Alright guys, in this video I am going to go over my top 5 shortcuts in Season 13. So we're going to go in reverse order here. This is my number 1 shortcut, and I will show you why here in just a second. Okay, so this corner is pretty full of junk and the angles are pretty steep on this hill up in front of us here. And if we throw down a marker right here, you see how that one sticks through the rock? That means this is a breakable rock. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll run over by it just to show you. You can actually activate these without touching them and just honking, so there's that. But you do have to bring a huge construction rig semi-trailer around this corner. And it's already very tight, but when you break the rock off, you got very little wiggle room. So the shortcut for this one, yeah, you'll turn down this path, and this will also save you a ton of time, but the main thing it does is dodge that breakable corner there. And as you can see, it's not a too like terrible path. There is also breakable rock right here, so be careful about this if you do take that trailer. So we'll try and get a little closer. There we go. But this area is pretty good overall. It's not you know, super hard on the truck. You can go down it fairly easily. I wouldn't recommend going back up this way, but I would say it's a pretty good way to go down. Obviously I probably did a pretty bad performance driving down there, but you got the point nonetheless. If you're coming in here, I would highly recommend this route. So here, let me zoom back out and get the correct orientation. So here's the pit. You're probably going to come in from this side, drive all the way around and down, right? This is that corner where I just showed you where it broke off. So what you're going to do is stop right here and go down this and then down this. So again, I'll give you the correct orientation here. You just go down this side and then this. It's kind of hard to see from this angle, but alright, here we are at number 2, and this is basically the same thing. I would say these are somewhat dangerous routes to go down, but I would recommend going down them, just not going up them. And you know, you kind of have to sort of take whatever you're using and see if you think it'd be possible. So here's the next one here. We're going to turn left right here. So this is another spot. Instead of going all the way around the mine another 2 times, we're going to go down right here. So we have some really heavy slate blocks on the back of our truck here. And you could turn to the right here and follow that trail all the way if you want, or you can go left and keep going all the way down. So it's up to you. This one is a little bit more rocky. There's also a breakable rock there, as you saw. So that is number 2. Here is that on the map. So correct orientation here. So this is where we started the truck, went over to here, and then just went down, all the way down. So not bad. Here's kind of what that looks like from the other side. So we came down this way, and then down through here. I'll put markers here so you can kind of see it a little bit easier. That's what that looks like. So as soon as you come into the mine, you're pretty much going straight down into the pit. Save you a lot of time. This takes about 10 minutes to wrap all the way around, like 3 times. Alright, so this is our number 3 shortcut here. We are in the Tatra Phoenix over there, in the right-hand side. So on this map, if you want to go right to left from this highway, if you follow this main road, you kind of split off into 3 different areas, right? You go up into this, you go down, and this follows, there's a big rocky edge all the way around this thing, into this mine. And then the third road goes this way and then into this mine, going all the way around, or it goes this way and around into the mine. So the shortcut is, if you don't want to drive all the way down and around, which this pipe is broken normally, so you're actually going to have to go even further around, because, well, I guess technically you could go here and then down again and go this way. But the shortcut is, you're going to go up here. Up through here and then up through here. That's going to save you a ton of time, instead of having to go up and all the way around or down and all the way around. So I'll show you what that looks like here. So once you get to this edge right here, right before this sign, you'll take a right, And there you can see our path up. And then once we get up on this one, we'll take a left, and we'll go up that one right there between those two rock ledges. So we'll turn, we'll have to stop and back up here. And I would say these are in order of importance as well. So I started off with probably the most important one because, like I said, if you take that corner with the big construction rig trailer and you hit that breakable rock, you're probably going to go tumbling down, or at least have the trailer hang off and be a big headache. So I would say that is the most important shortcut in this season. And then here's the other one. We'll go right up here. Again, this one's not bad. This one's probably one of the easier ones, and it's also one of the more important ways to cross. You can either go left here through the trees and around, or you can take your chances with crossing this and, you know, running through the fence here if you want. So there we are. That is number 3. Alright, so as you can see here, one of our regional progresses is actually repairing the airport. So you will have to make quite a few trips to the airport. And this is where we are on the map. Let me zoom out quick. So your garage is just off over here on the right, where I put the marker. So we're basically straight to the west of that. Normally this road has a roadblock right about here where this juts out. And there's a big ditch right there, so it's kind of risky to go that way. And if you wanted to turn around, you're going to have to go all the way back to the garage, this route. It doesn't actually go down. You could turn off on the rocks, but it's quite a cliff. And so you'd have to go basically out from the garage down this way if you wanted to go up to the airport, or you'd have to go up this way and up through here and kind of around. So the shortcut here is through these trees. There's kind of a thin patch, and I'll show you what that looks like now. So here we are at the trail. We're just going to turn to the right and head right up through here. It's a fairly good trail. So this can be done with pretty much every truck, I would say, as long as you keep your balance. It's, you know, not one of the ones going down into those mines where it's all rocky and stuff, and then here you're already at the airport. So that's going to save you a ton of time for your deliveries or pickups over in the airport here. That is number 4. Alright, and here we are on the map at number 5, and this one is again another one through the mines. If you look at the total amount of area in the mines, they take up probably about a quarter of the map. And so it makes kind of a lot of sense that there's a lot of them in there. These are just my bigger shortcuts here. So once you get to this point, the road switches to left and right. You can go either way. There is a rock blockage somewhere along here. I think it might even be like right here. It might be further up. I can't remember exactly where it is. But if you don't have that, you're going to have to go all the way around here. And you'll go around, you know, again, a couple of times. But if you have cleared the blockage, you can go this way. And either way, you're going to get to this point right here if you go the long way around and down. Once you reach this point, you can go this way and stop here. You'll go backwards, and then you'll go down. And there's actually an upgrade over here. So if you were to go down this way, go this way, and this would be the recommended way I would go to the upgrade. If you've already gone all the way down into the mine, then I would go up and around this way right here, up and over, because this path right here is kind of difficult to get up. So I will show you what that looks like. Alright, so here we are at the point where if you took the long way, you'd be coming in from the left here. We took the short way because we fixed that roadblock there. So now we'll follow this down just for a little bit here, and then we'll be turning around and show you what the actual shortcut sort of looks like. But this is the way that I would go down into the mines. If I were you, I'd probably just take the long way back up, depending on what kind of cargo you're bringing out. But for the most part, I would probably just take the long way. I would go down through these ways and then back up through the other way. So here you go. Once you get to this spot, you can turn around and go back this way. So this right here is kind of the part that, it's not marked on the map as a road, but it's kind of a nice flat, well, not exactly flat, but somewhat flat area that you can climb over. having some bigger tires is going to help you out because a lot of the times there's not many winch points. We do have these trees up in front of us here. But for a lot of these areas in here, if you flip over, you're just kind of stuck. There's not much else around to winch to, or not even flip over. Maybe if you just get stuck on something, there's not a lot of winch points. Alright, so here we are. Now we just got to go straight down. And then if you were to come in from the other side, this is where I said I would recommend coming up. There's a little path coming up right here, and then you could turn here. So if you were to go all the way down into the pit, then I would come up that way. That's also the way you would go down if you came in this way, but this would then go over to get the upgrade over here. And after that you can just go down the hill a little bit further if you wanted. So once you get to that point at the bottom there, you can split off and go left or right depending on if you have the upgrade or not. So there is an upgrade just over here. Obviously we've already gotten it, but normally there would be an upgrade right in this spot. And then you could just turn and go down if you wanted, or again, back that way and grab, or get down that direction. So again, this is kind of hard as well to climb up if you're coming up this way. I have tried a few times, but I wouldn't recommend going up this way. I'd recommend going down. And that is the list, guys. That is my top 5 shortcuts. Hopefully you guys found the video useful, and I will see you in the next one.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.